we are a producer and distributor of independent episodic comedy series. So we work with professional talent as their business partner to essentially create shows and then distribute them. Our first 5 shows are coming out Wednesday, February 6th, a variety of shows. They are sourced in a variety of ways. We actually own a comedy venue in Santa Monica called the West Side Eclectic, and then we have formal partnerships with comedy venues in New York and Chicago. So we have direct access to the talent, and this is the sort of standard path that talent goes through as they're working their way up in the entertainment business, and we're creating sort of the path of choice for them to plug in and to produce original shows.
Okay, so the Comedy Channel has had tremendous success. Tell us about the ecosystem of online comedy and how it works and how you guys will fit into that.
Sure. So what you're seeing now is primarily one-off viral videos are the big thing, a lot on the user-generated side. Again, we think the next iteration is really going to be around, it's got to be episodic, and it's got to really build and focus on a niche audience. So we are geared toward men ages 18 to 34. Our tagline is comedy for the reasonably intelligent. So we're kind of going after that daily show crowd, and we're sourcing shows that fit that. So I think you're going to see more and more of these professionally produced independent shows that are geared towards a specific audience, and that's really what we're doing. We're a launch pad for these entertainment properties.
Okay, so let me ask you about the aesthetics of comedy online and online video and episodic. It's not like skits, or is it monologues, or what works and what's your vision?
Yeah, no, these are, I mean, you will watch these shows and they will look like it's a 4 to 7 minute version of what you thought a sitcom was supposed to be, but it works in an online way. So some shows are sort of more of a green screen base where we do a lot of After Effects and really cool stuff in that way. Others are on location, and we've sort of mastered the different formats that work in online, and it's sort of a daily helping of a specific show and characters that you enjoy. We've also got, worth mentioning, so at ICN.TV there's a social network built in, so you can interact with the characters in the shows, upload videos related to the shows, but we also distribute all across the web. So we've got partnerships with MySpace TV. We're going to have a channel, YouTube partner channels for each show, VO, Views, a total of 15 distribution places where you can find our content. You don't need to come to our site.
How do you think the writer's strike has affected things out there in terms of people looking to these alternative outlets?
Yeah, no, it's an interesting question, and we get more and more focus on that. What we see from our perspective, and I actually used to be a stand-up and improvisational comedian, so I understand what the path is like. We think that there's really just going to be an explosion of professional content. Now that big media is not controlling all of the distribution outlets, there used to be just a handful of content slots that everybody was competing for. Now anybody can do a show. And so there's going to be an explosion of professional content, and what we're trying to be is a brand that helps organize and filter that content for the audience. So as far as we're concerned, the writer's strike is putting talent more in a position to be stepping outside of their comfort zone and trying things, on their own. And we're here to help them do that.
Marc, it's very exciting. We'll look forward to tuning in.